has $31. Anyway, got a match versus Pitbull going on here, but things didn't work out so well for reasons I guess I'll actually just leave unnamed so I don't offend anybody. In comes Pert, which probably wants to Stealth Rock, or it was Seabeed, and it decided to Stealth Rock. Therefore, it's going to switch again. Therefore, it's going to get yawned again, and because of reasons that I'm going to leave unmentioned, it knows that I'm going to protect, and it decides to switch out again instead of SD or close combat. So, in comes this thing, and because of reasons I'm going to leave unmentioned, it knows I don't mean look, otherwise that would totally rape, I mean that'd be game over. But so be it, didn't happen out that way. And I at least get a sub out predicting the T-Wave, and that was cool. So, I'm going to spin away the Stealth Rock that's up there, because I've got a Yanmega and 2 Sashers, so that's kind of important for me to get rid of. And then I plan to set some up for myself. And let's see how that works out. He Ice Beams me, and I can tell that it doesn't have too heavy of an investment, because last time I saw a Bliss that Ice Beamed this guy, it did more than half. So, it looks like I can live 3 of those, which is kind of nice. I set up my own Stealth Rock instead of exploding, and in comes this Pert. I'm kind of expecting it to Stealth Rock again, so I use Earth Power just to stay in for a turn and see what happens. But he roars me away. I figured I could keep spinning until he got low enough and Earth Powering and explode when I wanted to. In comes this guy, and I don't want to set up a sub because he'll just roar me away, so I go with Air Slash to try and flinch him, and in comes a Bliss. So I don't really want to get T-Wave, so I thought about setting up a sub here, but it's got too much hit points left. I can't keep subbing down for a reversal just yet. It's got a little too much. So I'm going to go to the Clay Doll, and now normally I would explode, but he's aware of that. But I think I'm just going to explode anyway, because he would have went to a Ghost on the first time, and he didn't. He went to Pert. So it's going to be Pert regardless. I'm going to be able to finish Pert off, and that'll get rid of his Stealth Rock, which is even more important to me than anything else, getting rid of that. So in comes the Pert, and I'm going to bring in... Why is my vid lagging? Well, I bring in... Okay, I guess you guys see it. I didn't see any of that since I exploded. It just lagged and stopped. But as you saw, I Psychicked, so got rid of that. So his physical wall, or at least what I know of his physical walls, or at least the physical tank, is gone. Brings in this cat. I don't really want it to Shadow Ball me, because I kind of want to stay around, and I don't have anything I don't think that can 2-hit KO it. I kind of expected it to sub or Calm Mind, but he made a great prediction and went to the Lucario. So I thought about doing something about that yawning, but I don't know. I really should have, actually. Now that I look at it again, I don't see why I didn't or wouldn't have. So I don't know what I was thinking. I need to get out of chat rooms when I play. I went to this guy to resist the ×4, and I thought I was going to get a speed boost on the switch in because I thought I would. So I didn't, and that was really gay. And turns out he's got extreme speed anyway, so I'm so glad that every single time I've tried to use this guy, he's been totally worthless. And that just sucks. All because I keep thinking I'm going to get a speed boost on switching. I mean, Leftovers works, Intimidate works, speed boost doesn't work, so I don't know what to go on that by. Anyway, I'm thinking of crap I want to bring in. If I want to bring in my Metagross and try and Rock Polish, but he's got Life Orb Close Combat, so I can't stay around with that. And I've got a Sash Lucario myself, but I kind of want to save it. But it's the only thing I have that's going to guaranteedly live and be able to actually deal enough damage to guaranteedly get rid of him. So I do just that. And here I wasn't paying attention, and so I forgot about the SR damage, and I thought I did a lot more than I actually did. So here I am thinking that I'll 3-hit KO, and I'm praying for a crit, and then I see it does like not nearly what I expected it to. So he surfs me, I live without Sash, and then he spends a few minutes doing a damage calc to see if he'll live another one, and assuming I do average damage, then he will live, but I actually get a crit, which kinda is sort of nice, I guess. But in reality it doesn't matter, because I'd have brought in something to kill it, like Azelf, and then he wouldn't be able to switch because of SR, so it would just be gone anyway. So whatever. He does his damage calc and expects to live, but I get a crit. So only would have lived if it was average damage in the first place, so it's not even like it was whatever. I'm just trying to justify my crit, because heaven forbid I get any luck. He brings in an Arcanine, which takes 25%, which looks nice, and I give an Extreme Speed on him, which does another 25%, which I guess is kinda nice, but he finishes mine off with an Extreme Speed as well. And I decide to bring in, what was it? I didn't know if I wanted to bring in Azelf, because I don't want to ruin its sash. I didn't want to bring in Metagross, because I saw it was Life Orbed, so I know he's going to use a fire move and kill me. So I kind of had to go with my Umbreon here, and I was hoping he would switch out, but it turns out he's not going to switch out. So I ended up using Sub instead of Yawn, which is another mistake. So there's the Sub. And then here I'm thinking, what do I want to switch to? Because Life Orb doesn't hurt you if you hit a Sub. But what I should have done was just Protect, and then I could have made another Sub on the next turn, and so it would have killed itself from recoil, and then I'd still have my Sub up. So I would have been fine. In fact, I probably would have won because of it. But I didn't. I was dumb as hell. And just in case the recoil didn't finish it off, I used Yawn. But that was bad. I should have protected. Oh well, I didn't, so now I get nailed with a close combat, and that's going to pretty much spell disaster for me. At least he doesn't have his Swords Dance up yet, so I can go to this guy, get off a Rock Polish, and then proceed to sweep, because I know he's got that Blissey that's at, like, what, 3/4 health, and it's going to take some SR on the switch in as well. But he gets his crit, and even he said that was gay, and that was bullshit. So it makes me feel a little bit better, but maybe he just wanted me to feel better. So I go to this dude so I can Psychic and finish it, but he's going to Extreme Speed me, and it's my last guy, so I can't explode anyway, and I have no chance of killing Bliss. So the Espeon would have been interesting if it would live a mash, or I don't know what it would have done. It would have been nice if that crit didn't happen, but I can't ask for that. So good game, I guess, and thanks for watching. Peace. Alright, Pitbull and I spent a good, half hour doing calcs, predicting what would have happened if he didn't get that crit. And I would have lived, and then I would have finished off the Lucario, and then it depends on how much damage I had left to see if Metagross could maybe take out the Bliss and Espeon, but it looks like it likely would have been a draw unless I missed with Meteor Mash or something like that. So, good draw, Pitbull, and good luck.